Defense-wise, when you guys are all good? Good? We have junior outfielder Zach Levenson. We'll go straight into questions for Zach.
So I got to ask you, did you get that steak from yesterday?
No. I wish I did. That would have been a great dinner, but I did not.
Made it to the ACC Tournament team. What was working for you in Durham this last week?
I was just kind of sticking back what I was doing at the beginning of the year, just trying to get better at bats. You know, my approach kind of got away from me a little bit in the middle of the year, so just kind of getting back to what I do, and that's getting good at bats in every at bat. So.
You guys had some great defensive plays all tournament. You had the one at the end of the game against Wake Forest, but playing next to Jacoby Long, what has that been like these last couple games?
I mean, everyone knows that Jacoby's our best, defensive outfielder, so it's great having him in center and having a guy like that in center, and it's just nice to have a guy like that, defensive-wise, and I think it goes off to other guys as well.
Zach, what do you think of the regional field? I know you haven't played the teams, but your first impression when you saw your regional.
Yeah, I mean, they're all good teams. They're all regional teams. You can't take any of them lightly. I know we're just worried about Maine right now, but all the two other good teams in there too. So we're excited.
How much does it help playing at home? You guys have had a great season at home.
No, we love playing here. We love playing in front of our fans. We have a lot of confidence playing here, and it's always great, playing here in our home dugout too. So.
The difference it makes sleeping in your own bed. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, it's a huge difference too. Yeah, it's just the comfortableness of just everything here is just great. Being in Miami, it's going to give us good energy as well in the tournament.
And any disappointment in not just being outside the top 8? Your
yeah,
reaction?
Yeah. I mean, we at that split second it sucked, but we got the 9 seed, so we got to deal with it, and we like what the field's at right now, so we got to stick with it and move on.
I'll keep asking. Last year, I was here too for this day, and you guys were not coming off a good end of the season. This year you are. I know you lost yesterday, but you've had a great end of the season. What kind of difference can that make?
I mean, we're playing good baseball right now. I know we didn't win yesterday, but we still played a good game, and we just had one bad inning. So, it's a lot better for us, coming off of the tournament that we just played and, coming into the regional. So we feel, even though we lost yesterday, we feel really good as a team.
And the comeback, you've had a ton of comeback wins. What does that do for you going forward, confidence-wise, and what kind of team can have that many comeback wins?
Yeah, I mean, we're a resilient team. I think everybody knows it, and hopefully they get feared by that. So everyone knows we're going to be resilient, and it's good team good team chemistry for us. So.
Where does the resiliency come from in this team? Obviously, you guys had comebacks last year. What has been so special about this team?
I think it's just a lot of veteran guys. We got a lot of veteran guys that know what happened last year, doesn't want it to happen again, and we play with a lot of energy. We know what the game's about, what we need to do to win games this year, and I just feel like our chemistry is very good this year as well.
The home run, I mean, so many home runs. What can that do? I think it's obvious, but what can that do to a team in a tournament like this, knowing so many guys can hit over the fence?
I mean, again, we're one swing away from turning the game around or getting a bigger lead. So it's always a great thing to have in our back pocket. But we're gonna come out here with a lot of energy as well. And if that happens, as a home run, then it happens. So.
How much is last year's result really going to help fuel this team for this year's regional?
I mean, we haven't been really thinking about it since last year, but we know with all of our veteran guys this year that it happened, and it's just not going to happen again this year, and that's what we need to preach, and it starts on Friday against Maine.
Zach, I don't know if you personally have ever been to the World Series to watch it or whatever.
No.
What have you heard, and why is that so important?
Well, Gino has been, and he's brought it up. It's as close as you can get to Major League Baseball. It's as close as you can get to playing in front of the biggest crowds. It's the best time for a young amateur player like all of us in the dugout. So that just brings us a lot of joy that we are in a great position right now to get to that.
Can I ask one thing? 2-arm salutes when you get a double.
Yeah.
You get the home run salute. Being called corporal on Twitter. I know baseball nicknames are funny. Where did that start? Where did it come from?
It actually started from some of the new guys and freshmen. I want to step into a leadership role here on the team as a veteran guy, and they in the fall they started referring to me as corporal. So that's just something that it just happened, I guess.
How did that develop? Being a leader in this locker room?
Yeah, I mean it's great. Being a veteran guy and knowing what's going to happen. It's good. good respect for my teammates that, you know, it's an honor for me to, you know, be a captain of this team, and it's one of the greatest honors I've had for baseball-wise.
So there's maybe even a little more. You see some of the freshmen step in and they get base hits.
Yeah, no, it's great, you know, having, you know, obviously freshmen that you're talking about like Blake and, you know, some freshman pitchers, you know, step up like Chris Cinto and stuff like that. So, you know, it's good, you know, those guys come in and we're going to need them a lot in this regional.
Zach,
We'll do a couple more
your
for that.
team's defense has also been excellent. The game against Wake Forest, wow.
Yeah.
How important is that? I know you're, you know.
Gino, you know, he loves hitting the ball, but, you know, he, you know, brings a lot of respect and focus on the defense as well. So we want to be a good hitting team, but we spend as many hours as we do hitting as fielding in practice. So, I mean, it's a very important part of the game, and it's something that we don't take lightly here at Miami.
And can you say anything about Yohandi and his performance this year?
I mean, he's the hottest guy in sports right now, and in college baseball, which is great to have, you know, going to the regional defensively and offensively. So, I mean, there's nothing better than playoff Yohandi right now. So, no, it's great to have a guy like that in the regionals.
The win over Wake
Last
Forest,
question.
how much confidence does that give this team, knowing that they can beat the #1 team in the nation?
Yeah, no, that was one of our best wins all year. I think, you know, that was probably our best win all year, playing complete baseball. You know, offensively, we swung the bat really well, and on the mound, we played really well. You know, we hit our spots, and then defensively, there was no big hiccups in the game. So I think that game was just about playing complete baseball, and we just got it done.
Awesome. Thanks, Zach.
Yep, thank you
Thanks,
guys.
Zach.
Thank you, guys.